you're just gonna say I'm mean. When music superstar Kat Valdez learns seconds before her vows that her husband-to-be Bastian has been unfaithful, she decides to marry Charlie, a stranger in the crowd, instead. Before I properly get started with my review for Marry Me, I want to know your thoughts on it. It's now in theaters and streaming on Peacock, so start the conversation in the comments below. And if you like movies and TV, this is the place to be, so consider clicking that subscribe button so you don't miss any future conversation on your favorite movies and TV. Now, I know what you're going to say. This film is probably not aimed for me as a target audience, and that's true. But I always go into films with an open mind. I want to be proven wrong when I'm not excited. I want to be proved right when I'm excited. Are there things that work in Marry Me? Absolutely. Owen Wilson is charming to no end, and he shares genuine odd couple chemistry with Lopez. They're supposed to not be like the right match for one another, and throughout most of the film, it's always this nice, charming enough little awkward energy between them. And it also helps that both people of the odd couple are likable. Jennifer Lopez doesn't just use him as a stunt. She actually at least wants to be very civil and friendly with this guy and try to help him out and spend a day with him, try to genuinely get to know him. So that the stepping stones that are established in the first act somewhat surprised me. It's only what happens eventually from second into third act that are just everything that I've seen before, sadly. And director Kat Coiro does a really good job at giving this film a distinct visual style and personality. It's shot really well, like you don't expect to see a romantic comedy this well shot for the most part. Other than that, it just goes by the exact beats that you expect to see in a film with such a premise, plus the fact that the trailer spoiled everything. To me, it's just too much schmaltzy and too much cheese. And I don't really connect with these stories because they feel so mechanical and absolutely fabricated with a lack of earnestness that I just can't connect with. If a pseudo-musical romantic comedy harkening back to early 2000s films of this genre sounds good to you on paper, you're going to enjoy this because this commits to exactly that premise. It fulfills exactly that promise. So just hearing that, just reading that, if you get excited, you're going to enjoy this. If you're like me and you don't get too excited by that, you're going to be proven right either way. The script is just unremarkable for me. It's a collection of comedic, romantic, and musical tropes and cliches all merged together that make for a breezy watch, even if slightly longer than it needed to be. The film will run at 1 hour and 50 minutes. And I just feel like these films need to run at tighter, shorter paces. And you recognize everything from 1,000 other films that did it better, and that just could never escape my mind. My biggest issue with this film is a very personal thing, where it's the kind of film that treats love as the ultimate thing that fixes everything. If love exists, if love is there, then nothing else matters. There's not a problem that can't be fixed. And I just can't connect with that fabricated reality. It just doesn't never hit me the right way. And I understand why it does hit the right way for 1,000 other people. And again, this is not a horrible film. There's a chemistry that carries you through and some nice little chuckles along the way, particularly when it comes to Owen Wilson. That dude is just endlessly charming. But everything else is just too much. It's just outside of reality that I can never buy into the preposterous premise. While the chemistry of its characters is fun, serviceable, and will have many gushing over it, the script just lets it down immensely, and the film can never overcome those tropes and properly grow into its own thing. I'm giving Marry Me a C-. Those are my thoughts on Marry Me, so let me know your thoughts. Win me over with your thoughts on it, with your thoughts on how you believe in love and how this film makes you believe in love. I want it to be there. I'm just not that guy, sadly. I have a black heart, and I'm spiteful and hateful. So let me know your thoughts on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with more videos. I have my review up for Uncharted as well, and thank you to my channel members Bruna and Stuart for making this video possible. And so until the next one, love each other, and love the movies.